Envy, basically. Just kind of going towards a bomb site, but not fully committing to it. And I guess they might have expected some aggressiveness from TYLOO. They traded well, and then eventually went towards B bomb site. Ended at 2-on-2, but it was Envy that came out on top.
Came pretty close considering it was originally a 4v2
It was that kill from
situation.
DD through the smoke that really made a massive difference. Had the guy with the bomb gone cross, it would have been a very different round.
He said very quickly disposed of early in this round. A couple of Galils come into play. Lovely shot from Mo through the smoke. Maybe it's just their day for the smokes at the moment.
But solid job from Envy there, utilizing Molotovs, just flushing all corners, but Mo thinks otherwise with that deagle.
He has been one of the stars of this team for sure in this tournament. Has had a few consistency issues, but starting very, very well, doing some damage at least to this side. And somebody actually still waiting in middle. Could do quite a lot of damage. Mo's managed to get a third. Somebody will catch off, and it's down to Kenny. Bomb ticking away. Will be doing some damage. Can Mo finish off this round? Got it down to the 1v1. Kenny just has to bait out the time. There isn't a kid, and he's going to get the kill as well. Doesn't have time.
I think it would have been really close, actually.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have made it. I think it would have been more than a second left there before, or the bomb would have exploded. But still,
now,
very, very close. Nah, I mean, you could, but at the same time, it would be a risk. Like, it would definitely be, it could have, it's a very high risk at this point in time. They're going to half buy into it. Some armor is being bought, upgraded pistols. So they'd be happy with managing to get, you know, another at least 4K round here. And even though if they lost, then they would put themselves in a good position, go into the first weapon round. But DD already very aggressive here with the CZ.
Yeah, the buy from Envy is a pretty risky one. Luckily, they've got Apex on the entries. They do a lot of damage. HZ does have himself a Galil spraying through the smoke this time. They will manage to get past it without any damage being taken. Push straight through. Will actually hand away a frag. Six are a little bit over-aggressive.
A little bit? Might be an understatement. might be a little bit of an understatement there. Yeah, just a solid entry from Envy to the bomb site, getting the first 2 kills. Clean, easy. Then Sixer just going through a smoke. No point doing that. And seems like TYLOO is going to be happy with exit kills here, but it's a different question if they're going to be able to get it. It does not seem like they are.
Well, happy doing what he does best. Lurking around in the shadows, will come in from behind. As mentioned, they will still be able to buy into this round. They didn't overcommit. Could have gone for it, but I think the quick kills that came in from Apex sort of showed the problem.
That those buys from TYLOO in the previous round mean, though, that they will not have a single defuse kit at their disposal, and we see there's going to be a lack of utility as well. Not all the needs, so, you know, it always makes it slightly harder.
Not going to help out either that Mo has already gone down in middle. Actually playing it solo, no support from any other position. We will see somebody actually pushing into A main. It looks like Kenny may be aware of the spot that he's taking and takes his head clean off as well.
Such a common spot, though. I mean, you're going to pre-aim that every day of the week.
Now a lot of map control being gained. In fact, the A site, although there are a couple of players rotating in, there's nobody actually on the site itself.
This is a time where you kind of have to make a risk on CT. You have to try to get information, both play passive on A, because that's the site you can retake with utility. Although TYLOO hasn't done right now, but...
Pushing into the side, crossfire not really working out. HZ, well, all he's going to be able to do is a trade. It's going to be Bottle left alone, and MBK coming up with 3 kills. Making that relatively easy in the end, and Apex will upgrade his Mac 10 into a lovely M4.
Yeah, I mean, it is, if you give 2 entries right away into a 5-on-3 against experienced players like the French guys are, you're definitely not going to be having a lot of fun. Not sure we didn't see the duel between Mo and MBK. Must have been, you know, a great shot. Mo had an op. But then somebody taking that risk going into the smoke alone with nobody helping him out in that situation, I think, after his teammate died in mid, should have probably fallen back.
Yeah, Happy already going to be starting things off into this round. Obviously, again, only pistols. Captain Mo still finding one with the Deagle. So that's going to be about it. I think he's got all of his kills with Deagle so far.
Very simple here again from Envy, just going towards the B bomb site, Molotoving all the usual spots. trying to flush out any potential opponents, smoking off CT spawn and going into the bomb site, keeping it clean once again, and the bank is just building on the French side, and the pressure is mounting. Right now we see double ops coming in from TYLOO already.
Yeah, going to take a little bit of a gamble. I am sort of getting a little bit of deja vu with what we saw from CyberZen earlier, where just the simple stuff was really catching them out quite easily. In fact, somebody needed to connect that shot. That's just a free kill handed over to Apex, and actually leaves the A-site defense very, very weak. HZ will be rotating in. Luckily, there's a smoke to sort of deny any pushes available. They do actually have presence over towards Squeaky as well. 3 players already rotating over towards the A-site. And EnVy do not have to commit.
Now, that's going to be a equalizing kill from HZ before Apex gets another, and that's going to be the A side totally open, but an op for Mo is going to keep that guy in door humble. I think that's Apex.
Yeah, Bottle, the only player left on the B side. The bomb is going to be going in that direction. I don't know if he's actually been spotted yet. The play will come into middle as well. Sixer will take down Bottle, and, well, everything's fallen apart once again for TYLOO. Seemed like there was an opportunity there, as it did seem, just from the map at least, that it took them a while to find out where Bottle was.
I would already take a timeout from TYLOO. Oh. Well, just what the door ordering.
Timing is key.
Yeah, I mean they keep giving entries all the time to EnVy, even though it's only been a couple of buy rounds, but still they've been horrible. Like, it's not been even a contest in those rounds. It's just been EnVy rolling around, getting 1 kill into a 5-on-4, and even 2 kills to make it a 5-on-3, and then, you know, I mean, unless someone's just gonna go mad from the Chinese side, there's nothing they can really do. So they gotta really reassess on what they want to do. Maybe start playing passive on A and just let EnVy have it. You know, retake on A is very viable, especially if you have a lot of utility. You just make sure you have some kind of a plan how to retake it. When you have Molotovs, when you have flashes and smokes, it's not that hard at all. You can smoke off A main.
So I'm guessing you're not going to like the strategy they're going for now.
No, I definitely don't. Please, for the love of God, don't do that. Even before they win this round, obviously. But a retake A, when you do that, make sure take over forklift, and once you have that control, then taking the bomb side over is actually surprisingly easy.
Happy on boost. Flashbang will come in. Mo eventually gets the kill. So they have got themselves the man advantage. The thing is, they're so weak on utility that any stopping power they have, it's just going to have to come down to trading. And the pure aim on the Chinese side, they don't even have the premium rifles to back them up either. Well, Apex just being able to slow push out. Same with MBK. Entry kill comes in. Mo able to trade one back. He is seemingly trying his best at this point in time, but still going to be this 3 versus 4. They do have the man advantage. Sixer not actually spotting out Captain Mo's head over the top. Will mean he takes a lot of damage in the meantime. DD picking up another, and, well, finally, as you said, it's going to be one of those sort of cheesy rounds that somehow works out. Captain Mo does go huge. And, well, I suppose not bad for them, of course. They're able to pick up 2 AKs and an AWP. Yeah, I would have rather wanted to see EnVy just execute to the bomb side, because that's when it would have been troublesome for TYLOO due to the lack of utility and having inferior weaponry. So I would have rather seen them just, you know, do the usual smokes, flashes, plow into the bomb side, and make sure you trade effectively instead of just trying to walk into the bomb side. And then that's when you can easily end up in a situation when you're in awkward angles and your opponent is just in an advantageous positioning, basically. And that's what happened. Mo, kudos to him. I mean, he, with low HP as well, managed to do a lot of damage there, effectively winning TYLOO that round. Well, but I don't think that's sustainable. Put it that way. Oh no,
that's a one-off. That's a one-off.
That's the magic of Mo. But
see, now we can see them. TYLOO actually putting a lot of more emphasis towards middle and towards B bomb side, leaving A open.
Somebody up close and personal. Oh. Flashbang comes in and
beautiful.
Oh, easy for Apex. Mo is there to trade, but Kenny quick to take down his fellow AWPer, and, well, already the man advantage once again going in favor of EnVyUs. Bottle trying his best to get back into this. Just going to have to go for a ballsy play. Flashing straight through, but Happy turns around. Head clean off. 8Z able to trade, but it just looks like things are falling apart. DD, well, nowhere near the action.
Yeah, that's exactly what EnVy just needs to keep doing. Execute. Whether it be middle to take it over, whether it be a bomb site, but they're so much better in terms of just placing their smokes correctly and then flashing in, a beautiful flash to the guy under boost, totally blinded. He dies, and the guy who kills him dies by Mo, but then another guy comes from Envy, and he trades the kill, and advantage goes their way. So there's so much better in this kind of gameplay. So you got to just keep going at that instead of, trying to run and gun, because that's when things can go awkward easily. Just leave less to any kind of luck or things that are not under your control, basically.
Full-on money hit taken from TYLOO. A couple of players able to put something on the board.
Yeah.
Saving into this one.
It's in the card. It's in the cards right now.
They get a better buy in the next. Does mean already 7 rounds on the board for EnVy. We're a little bit worried about TYLOO CT side. It hasn't been going well so far. Really only Captain Mo having a few impactful rounds, the one that they won, and then obviously his Deagle moments. Other than that, haven't really seen anything too impressive.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do mid-control, City side, as somebody with a nice Deagle there, let's continue at this point later, as the fight is full on out.
DD is still up close. Kenny just going to be holding the angle. Happy finds one, but it is still trades at the moment. DD managing to get one back. Does he get away with a weapon? Looks like he does, and he's got the supporter bottle as well. 6 are going to be in the clutch situation, spraying wildly and does a lot of damage to both players, but it's bottle to finish it off.
These wildly awkward rounds that EnVy just throw at us every now and again. Again, I mean, if they would have just smoked off that B entry, gone through checkers, Molotov the backup box, flashing through the B entry, that would have been a clear round for them. No matter, there was a couple of guys in there with CZs, but they would have been fully blinded or in transition or in awkward positioning. Instead now, they kind of just half went there, you know what I mean? Like, they did not commit enough equipment there that they had in their disposal and made a controlled entry. And again, it's going to cost them a round.
27 HP loss, or down to 27 HP. 1 Molotov used. But it's going to be the quick, aggressive push, at least from one player. Apex just finding the entry kills. Happy will fall in the meantime over towards the B side, but there's only one man left. And guess who it is? Captain Mo doing the damage once again. Picks up 2 kills. Gives some hope to the CT side in this round. Kenny will be trading him back, but at least it's onto a 2 versus 2. And that's probably more than would have been expected considering how this round started off. Somebody will spot out Sixer, winning the duel as well, down to just Kenny. But this is the situation he thrives in. 1 versus 1, and well, that was just easy.
Boyaka.
He literally just makes things look way too easy.
Again, a bit of a chaotic round, but this time around it turned out great. I mean, Apex is actually pretty good at timing his way towards that A-bomb side, like finding the gaps. And
he's walked out like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I've seen, like, he does this very often, but obviously it's a risky move because there's so many variables that are not in his control, but more often than not, he actually makes it work. And now, again, this is going to be that Counter-Strike nightmare for TYLOO as they win a round and lose the one right after. There's going to be some roast going on there in the sandbags, by the way.
Yeah.
Somebody's being roasted.
Yeah. Nice utility usage so far from EnVy. And, well, Captain Mo will be able to get an AK. Definitely the man you want with it at the moment. Gets himself a 2nd kill of the round. Only 39 HP. Looking like EnVy will try and get this out of his hands. Taking quite a bit of map control. Haven't spotted him out over towards middle, but Apex very quick. 3rd kill of the round for him. 9-2 up. And TYLOO, well, it's going to be another sort of mixed bag buy. Yeah, I mean, the bad thing, or the super boring part for TYLOO is that they won. The first round they won was the FAMAS buy that I did not support, and it was an awkward round. One of those. Second was pistols.
Yeah, and second was pistols. So they've not won a single round due to them playing correctly. if I can put that politely.
The cheese plays, just like
it's been more
something crazy.
It's more being TYLOO just whiffing, but again,
nice
the entry going the way of EnVy.
Yeah, pop flash completely blinds somebody out. Teammates not able to trade that frag back as of yet. Rest of the players still just gathering up towards the boost, and well, they're just going to be able to take mid control for free as both players now stacking 2 per site.
He's just going to be in a roll of hurt here, or is he not? He's going to take 2 kills before going down.
Yeah, but Kenny does the same. Anything you can do, I can do better. And well, now the 2 rotating players. Sixer.
This is a cheeky position right now. Yeah,
and also the position of Happy as well. They're going to be pincering in. He said is going to expect it. Captain Mo does catch Happy in the meantime. It's still going to be the 2 versus 1. Captain Mo trying to do this once again for his team. Got an awful lot to do, and really he's just hoping that Sixer's going to still be in this position so he can catch him off. But Sixer obviously making the smart decision just to fall back.
Exactly, and no kit for Captain Mo either, so he's going to just have to save this AWP for the following round. And once again, it's going to be Envy just racking up those rounds, even though DD doing his best in checkers, getting 2 more than I would have imagined, considering he was getting a sandwich from B Garage and Vent. And that was pretty much a round over. Again, great utility usage from Envy. Taking over middle, smoking out Z connector, throwing a smoke in front of middle, molotoving the Vent, then just going for a simple B split right after, and sandwiching the defense. There we go. They've hit double digits.
Yeah, and well, there's still 3 rounds for them to try and get, and I wouldn't put it past them to do so. It is going to be a buy. Once again, sort of a mixed bag coming in for TYLOO. Haven't seen too many like full buys, and even when we have, they've lost those rounds anyway. Captain Mo, oh no, that's very quickly blind. Aggressive push from MBK. Apex looking to just pounce with his teammates. Trades quickly coming in, and actually HZ doing a very good job of keeping this round alive. Kenny trying to hold the angle. Happy still, well, we know his role. And he's going to be looking to try and pull things back. Kenny with 1. Really need to be looking towards Happy at the moment, but he has to turn around, and DD just going to go running around the corner with the flash.
The smallest details in Counter-Strike can be the difference maker, and that's exactly what happened. Got blinded there, and yeah, I mean, HZ almost saved up the round with the UMP. His second kill definitely could have been that difference maker, but Kenny with low HP is still managing to get 2 kills, or at least a kill in that situation. And then Happy coming with the lurk from Highway.
I love the balls of him as well, just to, even when a player's running at him, to just go for a little pot flash to try and make sure that he's going to be completely blind when he comes around the corner. That could have backfired so badly, but it just ended up perfect.
That's just going to trigger TYLOO out of this planet right now.
Well, they've had their pause. It is getting to the point, well, I think it's got to the point of no return.
It's past that point.
And especially when you look at the buys that are consistently coming in, yes, they're doing work with these UMPs, but well, I think one of the main factors...
It's the lack of structure for TYLOO CT. Like, I can't really tell if they have any specific setups that they've thought of, like different setups for mid control. Like, usually teams have a couple of them, but Happy already out in middle. He's going to take a kill on the Mo, and I think he knows there's a second guy in there too. They're going to be doing a bit of a roundabout there in the smoke.
They've already got no utility. Oh no, wait, they got 2 flashbangs. I think they may have picked those up on the way, but yeah, very little left.
But so much information right now for TYLOO. I mean, they basically know it's going to be a B hit on them. But those 2 Molotovs are roasting that one CT. Goes down eventually. Both B defenders go, but there's a 3rd guy in the vents. I don't think Envy is going to expect this, but they do see him.
Oh, that's just brutal. Nothing that can be done in that situation. Somebody, well, he's got 3 kills to his name at the moment. He's going to have to double that to get back into this round. Spots out Kenny, and still too quick. Spins around. That will be a 12th round on the board for Envy.
This is rough. This is rough to be if you're a TYLOO fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, it does feel like they don't have all too much structure into what they do on the CT side. Because what I've always said is that if your players are not good at improvising, then please do come up with specific different setups for mid control, for example, that have like different callouts. You can call out, let's do this and that different setup, and everyone knows exactly what they do. As we already have the bomb gone to the bomb site.
They're finding it very difficult as well, just to counter players just running straight out of mid. Not anything too fancy coming out from Envy. Literally Happy able to run out mid, what, 2-3 rounds in a row and find himself an entry kill. And I'm sure they're more than happy with the trade, especially when MBK can just run in and find a couple of kills. Captain Mo, I don't think there was ever a way he was getting out of that vent. And somebody, I think that's the reaction of most people, or definitely the TYLOO fans at this point.
What do you say about that one then? It's over. 2-13 for Envy on the T side of cash. That's a rough first half for TYLOO. And Kenny with a 17-0-6 first half. Happy also at 18-2-10. So top scorers along with Captain Mo, who also had 18 kills on the TYLOO side, which is pretty pretty impressive considering the fact that they just got 2 rounds. Obviously, high back kills were maybe had in like 1 round.
Yeah.
since that was the FAMAS round they had. But this is going to be a massive struggle for TYLOO to be able to even make this competitive at this point in time. Pistol round goes without saying.
Yeah.
Has to go their way. They've gone for the full Kevlar, so no shenanigans coming up from TYLOO. They're going to go straight up. I wouldn't even be that surprised if it was a straight up rush somewhere, but it does seem like they're going to be waiting for a potential aggressiveness from EnVy's side. And as you can see, there's going to be a couple in middle, 1 playing A, rather passively, Apex here alone, and then 2 playing towards B bomb side. So nothing too fancy from EnVy.
Well, yeah, they're just going for the straight Angels as well. I don't really blame them at this point in time. I think they've won the majority, safe to say, from the scoreline. But, well, maybe Captain Mo can throw in a little bit more magic to at least get them as a slither of hope. It's pretty bleak at this point in time. Happy, well, he's just going to be playing that bait roll over towards middle.
Yeah, BK trying to bait for him. BK's done his part. Happy. Well, there we go. First kill goes the way of EnVy.
Yeah, MBK will fall in the meantime, so it is still just a quick trade. The bomb is going to be able to go down, and there isn't a kit. Oof, Apex just ending Bottle. Happy taking down DD, and well, the bombs should be going down. Maybe not. Okay. I guess Captain Mo's had enough.
No idea, mate. No idea, mate.
Long-range Glock battle down highway when you have the bomb.
I'm imagining first by coming in from TYLOO is in the cards. They're 14-2 down. That's exactly what's going to happen.
To play for OT at this point would be a little bit insane.
Yeah.
I think this is just pretty much a situation where they have to just write this one off and come back into the next one, because yeah, they have been better on their T sides, but this would have to be not only a ridiculous turnaround for them, but also just EnVy screwing up all the information needed gathered. But a couple of kills will be coming in. Apex still peaking, even with only 24 HP, will eventually be traded out, and it's actually 6er now in the 1 versus 2. So looking good for TYLOO, at least in this 4-spy round. 6, however, may be able to drop the player on site, but Bottle too quick on the trigger, and they will at least get a 3rd.
Yep. They gather up on A main. Happy was pop flash into A main, only managing to get 1 kill, gets shredded away, and then eventually the Deagles and Tech9s do work on mid-range to get on the A bomb site. Very, very straightforward, and it appears that EnVy is just going to force themselves into this round as well. One could argue that maybe you just save, considering the scoreline at this point. Make sure you have enough of everything going into that first buy after losing a round like that, instead of putting yourself in a slightly awkward situation. But I guess they feel super confident at this point.
Why not?
I can't blame them, obviously, but it can bite you up the ass easily. Would it be the first time?
Yeah, Happy going to be.
Would it be the first time for EnVy?
Easy site take in the end, and I wonder if EnVy may even want to just duck out the round here. I doubt they will, but just give it another go in the next.
The retaking Beacon Cash, very hard. Considering they have 1 grenade, no kit, nothing, that's even harder, obviously. So it would take massive laps from TYLOO for EnVy to have any chance. But DD is just going to go town with 3 kills.
6 is still managing to get away with 1, but it is DD. Quad in the end. And they have got themselves a 4th on the board. I would have liked to see EnVy save there, but I guess they just don't fancy it.
Yeah. It's overconfidence that kicks in when you're leading massively and everything has gone your way. Basically, the rounds that you've lost thus far have been your own mistakes. So I can relate to that feeling, even though it's not correct. It's only human nature. Even though you should be smarter than that. But mid control gained by TYLOO here. It's going to be a freebie for them, considering 4 players from EnVy are actually stacked on A.
I'm just going to try and wait. It does look like the bomb thus far is just edging around T-spawn. Doesn't actually seem to have too much of a movement. Obviously, with the mid control, should be able to spot out quite a bit of information. Captain Mo cleaning things up so far. Apex just trying to play the shoulder peaks, but it's actually AZ. Is he going to push with 4 HP? Why not? Captain Mo to trade, and Happy is the last one left alive. Is he actually going to get caught from behind himself?
Well, that's going to be the 5th round for TYLOO, and now finally we get a buy round. But considering EnVy just spent a lot of money in that round after the 3rd round of this half, it means that they will have to make some compromises in this buy. But there's going to be no op on Kenny, no armor, compromise number 1, and no defuse kits for any of the EnVy players. Now let's see how they approach the CD side. Are they going to send Kenny alone?
Looks like he's with... Actually, quite heavy presence over towards the A side.
They're going to take over A main. Yeah, they're going for the A main push, but Mo thinks otherwise. It's going to take over mid.
And this leaves them with quite a hole in their defense at the moment. Kenny's going to go down. His peak doesn't work out either. Looks like TYLOO may have woken up a little bit going into this T-side 6er. Trying to at least trade one back, but no. 2 players catch him out, and every single player dropping. Happy, last one left alive, and somebody is there to catch him again. So
rather actually very similar to the first weapon round of the first half. This time TYLOO getting the first 2 entries straight from the get-go. Some great shots there. And that's acknowledged by Kenny as well. I think he probably got wrecked with that up. Straight up AK-47 headshot. And, well, that's the 6th round for TYLOO now. A couple more, and you can start feeling the jitters on EnVy's side, but still obviously a long, long way to go for the Chinese team to have any glimpse of hope in this one. ED just going to town once again, just through the smoke.
Yeah, will actually be a trade, and I wonder if Sixer will be able to get the weapon that he just dropped. Doesn't look like it's going to be the case for now. Still just with pistols on the majority, or all of the players on the EnVy side.
I'm not really sure why they used those Molotovs the way they did. Kind of useless. I mean, I'd rather seen them just utilize them for a bomb site here. That's TYLOO, I mean.
Sixer will spot the players out, but the B site has fallen. 3 players will be coming in from behind, and well, EnVy just going to be trying to do as much damage here. The likelihood of winning the round is, well, slim to none, especially with the kills coming in from somebody. All 3 cleaned up, and that will be 14-7 on the board. So starting to claw things back a little bit. The money is obviously massive, but at the same time they lose a round and they're up against match point anyway.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the only mentality you can have in TYLOO's point of view right now is just take it round by round, kill by kill, basically. They've just gone over the first hurdle in the first weapon round. Now the second one comes in, and now this time around though, EnVy has a lot more utility, and it seems like it's going to be a straight up B play. MBK here, it's going to have to be the man of the hour, but Paul Flash, if it comes in, he's going to be in a world of hurt.
Doesn't have much support either. Seems to be quite a heavy focus on the A site. MBK will be able to get one and just has to fade away. They're going to give up the B site once again.
Yeah, that's interesting though, because like I said, this is a very, very tough site to retake.
And normally, well, retake on A is something said quite a lot in terms of what we see on Cash.
Let's see how they approach it. They have so many utilities left though, EnVy. Interesting to see how they approach it, but it's still a 5-on-4. 4 Ts left. The bomb plat is wide open as well, so it's going to be rather tough for EnVy.
And obviously still have themselves the man advantage. Couple of kits in play, so they do have time to play with. Just trying to wait for these smokes to fade. There's nothing left in the T's bank, but they do have the aim. Couple of kills coming in. Kenny will be trading one back. Bottle, DD doing the work, and DD just comes up big, but it's only somebody left. Comes very, very close.
Even
but
in a man advantage. To win it. Man advantage. Still not able to. World, like all the utility you can imagine almost. Still not able to get through. The choke points are so narrow. There's so many angles that the T's can be in. There's so many crossfires they can make that it's just, even though it's a 5-on-4, still the trades go the way of TYLOO. Like, I'm definitely not an advocate for playing B retake. Please play 2B and play A retake, especially when you're EnVy in this situation where you're 14 at 14 rounds, right? Why would you gamble anything, really? You know?
Also 3 on A, including Kenny with the ult. That seems excessive.
Yeah, I mean, must have been kind of like a read for them. They feel like, you know, TYLOO fancies that A site.
1 lost already, and 2 in fact. Not really doing too much damage with these pistols. Kenny will be able to pick up DD with the Deeg. I don't think TYLOO are going to be breaking a sweat in this round, getting themselves ever closer. AK was picked up for a second. Seems like Sixer actually threw it away. And well, Captain Mo with the headshot. And this is starting to get a little bit scary for EnVyUs.
Yeah, let's say if they lose this one here, then we're looking at double digits already for TYLOO, and then Envy will have to save another one. All of a sudden, we're looking at 11-14. That's when, you know, it becomes a game.
This is
so
the first
far,
like full bank of utility though, like with all the Molotovs in the pockets as well.
Yeah, off of the fact that they've decided to force buy that one round, and Kenny finally managed to get that first kill round again. It seems like Captain Mo and the boys are going towards B, but Kenny is going to hit those shots.
Yeah, Kenny doing exactly what was needed of him. Obviously, they only need to pick up 2 rounds, so a round like this coming out from Mr. S will be exactly what the doctor ordered. Make it that 3rd kill. 1 more left, completely blind, but it doesn't matter. 15th round, Kenny, oh, he finally goes B, and he completely shuts them down.
Yeah, that was the read. I mean, they felt TYLOO kept going B all the time, so they sent Kenny there, and Kenny really did answer that call, getting all those kills and basically neutralizing the whole thing by himself. They kept it clean, so they'll have all the utility, everything for this round as well. And as you can see right now, TYLOO's not going to go B anymore. They're going for 8.
Yeah, and again, it's, well, this time there's only 1 man on the A site. Rotation will come in from MBK. Boost in middle. They're actually going to go rotating back away towards the B site. Possibly a little bit worried after losing it so many times. They have a completely abandoned middle.
That's the tough thing, right? I mean, the psychological warfare, once you've been able to hit a bomb site like TYLOO has on that B bomb site, that's going to automatically make you over-rotate towards that bomb site. But the A hit is coming through.
2 players on the site. MBK will start things off. They need to buy as much time as possible. Actually getting quite a few kills. The HZ will be there to trade things out. Now it's all down to Captain Mo. He's in a 1 versus 2. Kenny and Sixer there to try and trade things back. Nice positioning onto Kenny's spot. Really, we're just waiting to see where Sixer comes from. Actually hits the shot, but I think he's saved maybe by the ladder, and Kenny peeks. That will be the first map done and dusted. Not surprised it's in the way of Envy, but scoreline, considering it could have been much